the first.
Okay.
I said, like, I meant, like, as we were going.
Okay. Well, hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
I've had my days all mixed up.
Me too.
Blake is here. Hi, Blake. Is your mic
Hi,
on?
everyone.
Yeah. Is your mic on?
I think so.
Blake,
yeah.
he's mic'd up. He landed back in Tennessee just
like an hour ago.
about an hour ago.
And
So
just
he
came to
whipped
hang out
in
with
to do
you
a live
guys.
stream with us. So hi, Blake. I hope you had a
Rachel.
wonderful trip.
I did. It was great. I got patted down at the airport. I got randomly screened. Random.
He said random. Like, you don't look like the type that's...
He said, where's your parents? He said, where's mom and dad? I said, they're not here.
Mom and dad are gone.
I said, I'm coming home from vacation.
Blakey.
But it was good.
Listen, everybody.
First time flying by myself.
Really, Blake? Was
Yeah.
it bad?
No, it was great. It wasn't bad.
Flying by yourself? I would have a panic attack and have to take like 4 extra.
It wasn't bad. It was a
Anxiety
small airport, and thank God. I just picked a random airport, and that just happened to be the smallest.
Well,
And it was great.
I hope that you all are having a better day than Blake was at the airport. But guys, we're going to be making a really cute, kind of like personalized gift idea sign today. This is actually the Smiths. This is my sister and my brother-in-law. So I'm making this for them for Christmas. Hope they don't watch this video. But we actually had this one to create, and then I knew we had 2 of these. I went back and looked. It was not the same size, not even close. So lucky for me, there was an awesome sale at Hobby Lobby a couple of weeks ago, and I looked up on a bunch of these really cute frames. So I thought it would be super cute to show you guys in Design Space with the fonts and things like that, the same process, but with a different size. So I hope that you all are okay with that. They had a great 50% off sale at Hobby Lobby on frames. This was $10 originally, so only $5 for this really cute rustic frame. So I love that. We're going to be using that today. And then, before I say anything else, guys, let us know where you're visiting from, what you've got going on today. I see some comments coming in. Mm-hmm. Blakey, Fatima says that they go through an intense screening each time.
Oh.
I would hate that.
It was something.
I have enough anxiety going through that little scanner, you know, where you got to put your arms up.
You know, me and you were basically the same person, and so when it made that weird noise, they were like, "Step to the side, please," and I was like,
I'd be like, "Did someone put cocaine in my hair or something?"
And you know, I didn't have my hat on, so I looked crazy, and they were like, "Where's mom and dad?" And I said, they're not here."
That bless his heart. And Miss CH, hi CH, I remember you asking a bunch of awesome questions a couple lives ago. And you're from Kingsport. Hi, we're like your neighbors over here in Morristown. But along with our little frame that we got, of course, we have some rubbing alcohol and a paper towel. Can't live without that, especially for vinyl projects.
Rachel loves that.
We have some removable Cricut brand vinyl. We're going to be using masking paper transfer tape. Good stuff. Love this. We're also going to be using this really cute pattern paper pack. There's 60 sheets of it in here. These are super Christmassy patterns. We've got a bunch of buffalo plaid. This is like our Christmas vibe. And I think we're going to be using this like green wood color, this right here. Because in the sample, we used a big piece of colored paper, but because we didn't really have any cute 12 by 12 that large, of course, because it's larger than 12 by 12. But we have this, and I thought that would be so cute to kind of mix it up a little. So all we're going to do is cut that with a paper trimmer. We don't need the Cricut for that. And then we're using a new font, guys. Well, it's kind of a font, but I guess it's a monogram, but it's a monogram font. So we're going to be using a split monogram font today, which is going to be so nice. I can't wait to show you guys around it, kind of how to hack it to get it to do exactly how you want it to do, which is awesome. Hi, everybody. I hope that you all are having a great day. I'm excited. This is going to be a good live stream, even though it's not going to be the big project. It's going to be a smaller one. You're still going to get all the knowledge, all the skills, all the good stuff. I didn't want to make this a different day or have to, switch weeks to try and find a frame like this. So we're going to use what we have, but we're going to be using a split monogram today, and then one of Tanner's probably top 3 favorite fonts called Community. It's a beautiful one to make this, and it's great. Christy Doonan said, where'd you get that paper? Well, Christy, Tanner found this beautiful paper pack at Hobby Lobby. It was $16.99, but you bet your bottom dollar he used that 40% off coupon on it. So it was a little bit cheaper than that. So
that's like
that's
our
really
theme.
Good. Oh, it's totally our theme.
It's
with all
totally like Tanner's like
the
Christmas
color.
vibe.
He almost died and went to heaven when he saw this, for sure. He came back with like 8 bags and ripped through all of them just to show me this. He was like, Rachel, look, I found this. This is awesome. And I'm like, I'm so happy for you, Tanner. So we've been using this. Oh, Michelle. Hi, Rachel. You look so cute. Thank you so much, Michelle. I have not washed my hair in a couple of days, and I thought, what am I going to do for these awesome, crafty ladies and gentlemen? So I threw it in a really quick braid 2 seconds before Blake got here. Never wear braids, so I hope that I am presentable. I do apologize. Time got away from me today. Let me see here.
Donna's watching from New Zealand.
Oh, my gosh. I love hearing you people talk. New Zealand people.
I bet they say the same thing about us.
They probably, but we're like Hicktown. But that New Zealand
true.
people, it's like everything they say, they're smart. Like I would believe
So
if you had
true.
like a Tennessean talking and then someone from New Zealand, I'd be like, New Zealand knows what they're doing. They could just say the same thing. New Zealand, what is it? New? I don't know how to say like Tennesseans. New Zealand. I don't know how to say.
Like.
How do you say?
Oh, like Tennesseans,
Yeah,
Australians.
New Zealanders.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. But you guys are awesome. Craft shopping with Tanner. How is that, Rachel? Craft shopping with Tanner? Listen,
Tanner just goes somewhere.
The problem with with shopping with Tanner is that I'm used to shopping with Tanner now. So when me and my husband go to Walmart and I get a cart and start running 100 miles an hour like it's a race at Bristol Speedway, my husband's like, what in the world are you doing? And then I realize, okay, I'm not, it's okay. I'm not crafting. I'm not, shopping with Tanner because he is, trained me to get in there, get what I need, and get out. And that's just what we do because, we can't be messing around Walmart. There's a ton of people going on. We just got to get what we need and get out. And me and Tanner fly through Walmart. We'll be like, you hit that end, I'll hit this end. And it's sometimes a mess. So when me and my husband go, I have to remind myself to go a little bit slower. So I'm like, okay. It's okay. It's fine.
I feel like Tanner does that in every store.
He does. I think so. I don't know how he shops with his
grandparents. You'll look up and
grandparents.
Tanner's like wandering around somewhere.
I know, but it's great shopping with him. Sometimes he'll get like inspired by one aisle and then like run around the whole store to try and find more inspiration. He'll whip out his camera, just take pictures of a bunch of stuff. He definitely gets my energy going because Tanner has literally endless energy. And sometimes I'm just
True.
Not making it, and then I'll show up and Tanner will be here and we'll go shopping and he'll just get my energy up and everything. So it's a great place to work. I love my job for sure.
Great team.
Teamwork. Great energy. But anyways, guys, if you're just popped on the live and you're like, hey, what's this? I know you're talking about somebody, but I don't really know what you're talking about. Hello, everyone. I'm Rachel from Makers Gonna Learn. Blake is behind the camera helping me today, reading some comments. And we are from Makers Gonna Learn. It's an awesome die cutting community if you do not already know what we're doing. I know some of our amazing members are gonna drop some of their comments about how they love the membership and what is included, but in a nutshell, we have over 1,400 digital cut files, over 250 awesome fonts. We have free commercial licensing, awesome printable guides. Where's our printable guide? It's over there. It's okay. It's an awesome printable guide. We have a members only Facebook group and so much more. Our yearly membership is the one to beat. You save $48 over the course of a year being a yearly membership rather than being a monthly member. And you get the most perks with that yearly membership and you pay the least amount for it. So it's a definite win-win. Blake, go ahead and drop that link to the awesome membership. You guys can just click that. And if you are watching the replay, the very first link in the description below will definitely take you where you need to go as well.
Are we using the red ones?
No red ones. The ones above it. So the very first one there. But let me make sure that there is no
Courtney's
questions.
watching.
Courtney's watching?
She is.
Hi, Court. How are you? I just got off the phone with Court. Let's see. What part? I don't know what that question is. Let me know.
Maybe Tennessee.
What part of Tennessee? We're in East Tennessee. So we're in a little town about an hour away from Knoxville, about 4 hours away from Nashville. I try and say bigger places in Tennessee that people might understand. But anyways, guys, I'm going to show you how to work with these amazing fonts and files. If you guys have any questions about the membership or what we offer or what we do here, please leave the comments. We love it when newbies are here, new Cricut owners are during the live, so let me know if you're new. We would love to welcome you. Blake will point you out and let me just say a big welcome to you guys. Hello, Miss Wanda. I hope that you all are having a great day. But Blake, I think without further ado, we might as well just get into Design Space and see what's happening over in the Design Space realm. So I want to show you guys the font that we're going to be using today and the monogram and everything. So here is the finished project. Smith, established May 25th, 2017. This is all attached together and looks great. So I'm just going to show you where we got these. So if you go over here to Makers Gonna Learn, I'm going to go back to the home page so it just looks like you're fresh and new here. And Miss, I'm a little far from the screen. We have a new person. Miss McCoy is new here. Hello, Miss McCoy. Welcome. If you have any questions, I am here to answer them. Anyways, guys, this is Makers Gonna Learn. And if you go over to fonts, we're going to find the ones that we're going to use for you guys today. We're going to search these, although you're more than welcome to go through. We have basic fonts, fancy fonts, hand-lettered fonts, monogram, script, all types of fonts. And I'm seeing a question here. Just joined Makers Gonna Learn last week, Miss Paula says. Having some trouble getting to understand it on my iPad. Well, Paula, you are in luck because we have a lot of awesome things for beginners. So first of all, I'm going to skip this a little bit. We're going to come back, go over here to your dashboard, Miss Paula, and we also have this awesome beginner start here, and it's got a ton of stuff, resources that you need to take advantage of if you are a beginner. Then over here is where all your printable guides and things are, and then over on YouTube, we also have a ton of awesome iPad related Design Space videos for you guys to help you however you need. So whether it's working with fonts, working with SVGs, how to download them, anything like that, we can definitely help you do that. Let's see. Nancy says, I'm new. What type of software do you need for a Cricut? So, is it Nancy? Yes, Miss Nancy, you will need Design Space. So that is this right here. This is called your Canvas. This is the software that you would use. You can use this on an iPad, a desktop, a laptop, anything that you want to use. We're using ours on a desktop today. It is free to use Design Space, so that is an awesome perk as well. So, moving on to our fonts, guys, I promise we'll get there. We're using our split monogram today, which is really cute, really new. So here's our split monogram, and this is exactly what you think it is. It's the capital letter of all of the letters in the alphabet, and there's, that pretty little cut in the middle there that looks a little bit more finished, that you guys are able to add a last name, 2 first names, whatever you want to in there. It's really cool. So this is what we're using today. It's super easy to download these, and for some reason, guys, I'm going to be honest, our screen won't show downloading these for some odd reason. It'll show my mouse doing the things, but it won't show the actual software downloading it, which is odd. So that's the only reason I'm not going to show you guys today, is because you couldn't see it anyhow. And now we're going to go back to our fonts here, and we're going to go to Community, because I want to show you guys Community. It's so pretty. So this is one of Tanner's favorite fonts. It's really awesome. It's a very scripty font, but it's also simple enough to be able to use it in a multitude of projects. So we have both of those in Design Space now. Now, a little bitty tip for you guys. When you download a font, you're going to need to either open a new Design Space, or you're going to need to refresh the page of the Design Space project in order for the Design Space software to know that you have uploaded a font, if that makes sense. Debbie said, isn't there a monthly fee to have access to Cricut Design Space? Debbie, I think you might be talking about Cricut Access. So there is a fee to have Cricut Access, and that is Cricut's version of a membership, basically, where all they give you is cut files. Now, there's a ton of cut files, but that's all they give you. They give you the cut files. The design space, though, to use is totally free. So it's really, really cool because you can use it for free, which means you can have Makers Gonna Learn, and then you can also use that on Design Space for free. So once you're here, guys, and you have refreshed the page or you have opened up your new application of Cricut Design Space, we're going to go to our text. We're going to go up here to switch our text. Every font that you guys download from Makers Gonna Learn will be in system fonts, okay? So be sure to switch that to system. Now we're just going to type in split, and right here's our split monogram. And right here's our text box, and we're just going to type in S. So here it is, teeny tiny. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to make this guy a little smaller. So here is our big split monogram S. So now that you have this, this is relatively ready, okay? It's pretty ready. Kathy is laughing because I said a butt ton. They do. They do have a butt ton. It is a butt ton of, I think there's like
also,
90.
Not all of them are great.
No, that is true.
And plus, it's not something like...
Blake coming at Cricut.
Well,
with the hard truth.
Like, we hear from our members, like, exactly what you want.
We do a lot of members' choice releases. We do a lot of trend spotting. And of course, we have all these trainings for you guys. You guys have the awesome e-courses and the free commercial license and all the printable guides and the amazing customer support team and the Facebook group. And the list goes on and on with Makers Gonna Learn. And with Cricut Access, you just get...
You don't get that anywhere else.
You don't get that. Blake, you don't get that
anywhere else. You just
don't
get Makers Gonna Learn anywhere else.
Oh, Blake knows. Blake gets it. But anyway, guys, now we're going to go over to text and we're going to switch it from our split monogram. We're going to go over here and we're going to type in community. And then we're going to just go ahead and tap that. And we're going to type in Smith. I'm going to make the first letter capital because I think that's purty. And now we're going to make this bigger and we're going to bring this down because I'm going to work with this a little bit separately for you guys. So what we're going to do, we have our Smith here. Please don't leave it like this, okay? I know that a lot of people are brand new. They don't know any better, so that's fine. But I want to reach everybody when I say do not leave your curved text like this. You do not need to leave it like this. Any kind of cursive, scripty font like this, it has to be kerned. Now, what kerned means is that you adjust the letter spacing between the letters in a curved or a cursive scripty font. So there are several ways to do this, and usually you'll have to use both ways in order to really kern a word properly. So also, a note for something I enjoy is doing one word per text box. So if I was going to write the Smiths, as in, the Smiths, I would do the in one text box and then Smiths in a whole other text box. So I do not want to put all that in one text box. It's too much to do it once. It's a little overwhelming. So we're just going to work word by word here. What we're going to do first is go up here next to advanced, next to curve, next to alignment, next to line space, and right here is letter space. This is what we want. We're going to come to this little arrow down here and we're going to click that to make our letter space. Oh, I was on the wrong arrow. I'm trying to click down to make our letter space smaller. So as you can see, it's slowly shifting all of these letters closer to one another. So I'm just going to keep clicking this and kind of paying attention to all my letters at once and seeing how they're going to mush together here. And that looks really good. And see, now they're getting a little too close together. Whoops, excuse me. So now I'm going to go up with my letter space because it looks a little like they're a little bit cramped now. So I'm going to go up. And now I can see my M and my I look good, but my I and my T don't look great, and my T and my H look great. So at this point, this is what we're going to do. We're not going to get overwhelmed. We're not going to get freaked out. Go up here next to delete, next to duplicate, and ungroup, and we're just going to ungroup these. Now what you're going to do, if you lock your T and your H, that's great. You're just going to hold down your mouse and slide that to grab these two. Once you have these two, this is when your arrow keys are a big, big help. You can use your arrow key, boom. There you go. So now that that looks really good, I just don't really love how close the S is to this myth here. So I'm going to take all 4 of these and grab, except the S, just all 4 of those, and do my little arrow keys over. Now guys, once you have it like this, how you want it, it looks beautiful to me. What, excuse me, sorry. What you're going to have to do is select the entire thing. Make sure there's nothing else that needs to be fixed. You like how all the letters are, you know, are with each other. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to come down here and you're going to have to weld it. Okay, so once you welded it, that means that all of this is together. You can see right here. Let me go back and show you guys. I'm going to go back one time. Okay, I'm going to select all this. You can see over here, this is all, each letter is a different layer. When I go down here and I hit weld, it turns this one word into its own layer all together. So what weld does is it's going to cut each of these letters as one word instead of cutting a little part right here where that M stops and then cutting a little part right here where that I stops. Once you weld it, it's going to cut it all together, all in one little layer, and that's exactly what we want. So now guys, we're going to go up here. Whoa, this little trackpad. Sorry guys. And I'm going to show you a problem that I had, okay? So here's this. So if I wanted it to fit in my monogram, I would have to make it itty bitty, tiny, okay? And look, this is not going to happen. This does not look great. This one looks a whole lot better than this one. And it doesn't really matter. I can make this S as big as I want to. It's nothing to do with the S. It's having to do with the amount of room I have in between here. So here's what we're going to do, guys. If you don't pay attention to anything in this video, this is what you need to pay attention to. I'm going to grab this Smith and put it over here. I'm going to go to my shapes. I'm going to get a square. You guys might know where I'm going with this. I'm going to put it right here, make my square big, put it in the middle here. It really does not matter where. I'm just going to stick it right here then. Okay? We're going to select this entire thing, the S in the square. You're going to go down here next to flatten, attach, and weld to slice, and you're going to hit slice. And I'm going to go down the size a little bit here. So what we're going to do, this is what we have. We don't need that guy. Here is another piece. We don't need that guy. And now, I'm going to get a little bit closer here. Not that close. Now you can see this is 2 pieces, guys. This can move around.
You're so smart.
Oh, Blake. Oh, don't flatter me, Blake. So now you can move this around to be exactly how much you want. Now, you don't want it super huge or else you're going to distort the actual letter. And you really want to make sure that you can, of course, still see that there is an S here. So now you're going to bring in your Smith. And you're going to make this a little bit bigger here. And now we're going to unlock it because we want to try, and we're going to distort it just a little bit and stretch it. Not too much. We're going to just keep stretching it. We'll know when it's a little bit stretched too far. This is still looking good. And I'm going to stop. Okay. I'm going to lock that back into place there. So we know that this looks pretty good. I could even put this bottom part up just a hair if I wanted to. So now, once we have that, we're going to take these 2. I'll move that Smith out. Go to align and go to the second one down, align center horizontally. And all that's going to do is perfect what we couldn't perfect, making this even. So once you have that, I just like to go ahead and attach it just in case there. So now I'm going to bring my Smith back in. Okay, there's the Smith. Now I'm going to grab all of this, go right back to that align tool, and we don't want to align center. We want to align the center horizontally again. And as you can see, it moved just a little bit. I was pretty darn close there. So if you guys have any questions, definitely let us know. Couldn't you have unlocked the measurement on Smith and adjusted without having to split the big S? So the problem with that CH is that it would have greatly distorted the S. So I'll show you guys that though. But first I'm gonna attach that together so that we don't mess anything else up. I'm gonna go to our text. I'm gonna go back here to split. Excuse me. I'm going to type in our S. I'm going to, whoa, good Nelly. Okay. I'm going to come down here. Slow and steady on this trackpad, guys. Here's our S now. So if you were to And I think she said hit the unlock, right? Is that what she was talking about? Unlock the measurements, yes, okay. Wait, no, on Smith? Okay, so yeah, you could have done that, but the problem is it would have distorted it a little bit too much. You still needed, I see what she's saying now. She didn't mean anything about the S. I thought she meant to do something with the capital letter S. You could have distorted the Smith like that, but you still needed more room in that larger letter, in that middle space here. You needed more room in here. It just wasn't going to happen as small as it was. We would have distorted the S a lot worse than we did. This S would have looked, or excuse me, the Smith would have looked too short and a little bit too stretched out, and we didn't want anything like that to happen. So if you guys want it like that, you totally can, but it's okay. You can do it either way you want to do it, as long as it looks good. That's just one thing about Design Space too. I say it all the time, there's 1,000 ways to get to the finish line, and if you know, however you get there is totally fine. So there's 800 ways to do this if you wanted to. I did it this way, that's fine. If you want to stretch it out and maybe stretch Smith to the limit a little bit, you can do that. We ended up doing that a little more anyhow, but I wanted a little bit more room in between that top part of the S and the bottom part of the S. Anyhow, so we have this done, looks pretty. Now we're going to get to kerning a little bit more after we go up to our text. We're going to go to community, and I'm going to type out established and then a dot, and then I'm going to go back and get another text box, guys. One word per text box. You know how I love that. May. I'm going to scoot this over just to make it a little easier. 25, and the reason why I'm not doing 25 TH is because I'm a little bit crazy and I like my TH to be a hair smaller than my numbers. I know, guys.
I do too, Rachel.
Oh, do you, Blake?
I do, actually.
I was about to say, I know I'm pathetic. I'm sorry, but now I'm going to make my little TH here, and this is because I want my TH.
It just adds something to it.
Oh, not that one. I want this one. It does. It's like,
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is either, so I'm going to make that a little bit smaller.
I think it just looks so good.
Excuse me. Okay. Oh, my TH needed a comma. Hang on. I'm going to do TH, comma. Perfect. Now I'm going to do 2017. And this is one of those fonts that thankfully, oh, how rude. My phone is on. Rude. Rude. Sorry, guys. Now, this is one of the fonts, as I was saying, that has pretty numbers. Okay, my favorite numbers in any font ever, though, is Lemon Drop. Let me show you Lemon Drop letters. Holy Moses.
While you're doing that, we have a great question from Megan. Any tips for if you have a really short last name, like ERK? Like Irk, maybe? Is that how you
wow. Okay.
Would you have any tips?
Well, that would still be very pretty with an ERK. That would be pretty. I mean, of course, the big one would be E.
You could make the space a little bit larger, maybe?
You can make the space a little larger. What I think I would do for you, though, is how we're doing. That's a great question, though. Thanks for asking that, Blake. Well, thank you for saying it, Blake. Thank you, Miss Megan, for asking it. What you could do is you could have your E here, and then you could put Megan and then whatever your husband's name is, and then you could put your last name down here.
That's a good one. Or you could just add B.
Or you can add B. Look, Blake. I
guess that would be
we're spitballing left and right, guys. I love this. This is great. And let's see. Dawn says, is there design space for the Explorer yet? So, Miss Dawn, it all works on the same design space. So I can use the Maker, I can use the Explorer, I can use the Explorer Air 2. It all works on the same design space. I think the super, super old one doesn't. Maybe it's called the Expression. I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know. But it all works on the same design space, Miss Dawn. And, okay. Anyway, where was I? Oh, I was going to show you guys how cute the words were on Lemon Drop because they're so cute. Okay. Lemon. There's Lemon Drop. Okay, let me show you these letters. I'm just going to put 2017 here too. Now, I would go this route, but I think that the 2017 in Community is just a little bit more elegant, I guess I should say. So let me bring this in a little bit for you guys. But look at this. I think this is just a gorgeous set of letters. I think it's so cute. I think it's a little bit It's very imperfect too, which I love about that.
Looks very like hand lettered.
It looks very hand lettered, and I love that. So I'm gonna go ahead and erase that because we're working with our established here. So we have our established. Now we're gonna bring our may in, and we're going to work word by word here. So I don't want to adjust all of these differently. So I don't want to like make this one huge to kern it and then make this one huge to kern it, because I want them to all stay their same size so that I can size them later correctly, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to keep bringing this bigger for us, the actual canvas down here. And now I'm going to go in my letter space here and bring my letter space down. And once that S and that T touch, okay, now I'm going to stop here. And I think, did I make him touch over here? No, I didn't. Okay, yeah, that looks cute. Good. So that's done. Now I'm going to do my may.
We have a really great question.
Ooh, ask it, Blake.
Weedle & Co. says, what is the difference between the Maker, the Explorer, and the EA?
Okay, so the Maker is, of course, the newest, I'm not going to say best machine. It's the newest and it has a lot of features. So it has the adaptive tool system, which enables you to use the rotary blade, the knife blade, you can also use the fine point blade that is also in the Explorer Air and the Explorer Air 2. And what is that other one? The scoring wheel. That one's that. The scoring wheel. And then there's new ones out, which is the debossing blade, engraving blade, the wavy blade, stuff like that. And then the other ones that she said was the Explorer and the EA2, those are kind of the same thing. So the Explorer Air is the first Explorer. And, well, no, maybe the Explorer is its own thing and then there's Explorer Air. I think that's their Explorer Air and then Explorer Air 2. That's the EA2. So the Explorer Air and the Explorer Air 2, they're like the same thing, just one's just a hair newer. I don't really know what the difference is from the Explorer and the Explorer Air 2. Anyhow. I think that's the only good question we had for now. Oh, what font are we using? So, good question. This font that we're using right here is called Community, and it is one of Tanner's favorites. He uses it all the time. So, this is Community. We're just moving right along with our little letter spacing here. I don't want that A to get too close to that Y like it has been. So now, since those are a little too close for comfort, I'm going to ungroup these, drag it to my A and my Y, and use my arrow keys. My arrow key did it too much. I want it a little bit closer, so I'm gonna manually. Cute. Okay. Now make sure you weld that when you're done. I forgot to weld this one. Naughty, naughty Rachel. Explorer Air 2 can cut fabric if you have heat and bond to the back of it. Melanie, thank you. Oh, and the Explorer Air 2 has fast mode as well. That's awesome. I never did use the Explorer
me
Air.
Me and Tanner love fast mode.
Yeah, I hate fast mode, but you all knew that. Actually, look, that little dot's too close, but that's okay. If you guys are doing this again, move that little dot farther out before you weld it, but shoulda, woulda, coulda for me. I already messed it up. Okay, now we're gonna do our 25th here, so that's the 25, that's fine. This one, I'm gonna make a little smaller. Wait, I don't need guys, I'm making mistakes left and right. This is not I have a flippin' apostrophe. Now I've lost it. Now I've done and lost it. I had a comma. Come on. Darn you. Now I'm going to go to, is this lemon drop? I'm going to go back to my Community. And I'm going to get me a comma. Oh, it's right here. Look how teeny. Oh no. Let me get I got good grief. Hang on, guys. I gotta bring my little comma down here. Comma, where'd you go? Come here, comma. Come here, comma. Oh my gosh. Come here, comma. Come here, comma. There we go. Okay. Now we're rocking and rolling. Just pretend that didn't happen. So I've already made those a little bit smaller, which those look good. And now I'm going to be moving our little comma down a little bit farther here. So comma down. Then we can move in our 2017 if my mouse will not work. What did they say about the arrow keys?
I know they said the T and the H looks a little spaced out.
No, you don't. Just hit the arrow button to undo. It's fine. we're going to use this finished one anyway, so I'm not going to get nitpicky because you guys don't need to see all the nitpickiness, even though I just spent 2 whole minutes trying to get a comma. Anywho, just make better choices than I did. I want to move this letter space in until that T and that H touch. Beautiful, looky there. Beautiful. I want to move this T and the H just a little bit closer. Well, that's too close. See, sometimes the arrow keys do it a little too close. You gotta get in there manually. So that looks good. I'm gonna bring him in a little bit. Scoot, cute. Okay, I'm welding this. It's welded. Looky here. And our 2017 is our 2017. So, we're done, guys. I'm joking, not yet. So here's the problem when we have this and we go over here and we go to align, because I know this is their first instinct, okay? This is their first instinct, is to take this and to go align bottom. Here's what happens. That is not cute. I'm just going to be honest. That's not pretty. So what we're going to have to do, first of all, those aren't close enough together. We're going to have to bring this up. Look, that one's too far. Bring this one up. And then bring this one up. And this is when we just kind of have to take it slow and see how we like it. Like, is that too far? Is that too close? Does it need to go up one more? So just play with this a little bit. I think this looks pretty darn good personally. So once you get it the way that you want it, you can take it, drag it together, make sure it's how you want it, and I'm just going to hit attach. Okay, so once you attach those, they're together, they're not welded, you can always unattach it. How many maker material boxes have been sent out so far? Miss Sonia, I have no idea. If you have any inquiries about that, please email us at hi@makersgonnalearn.com. But, how many months? Okay, that helps me. I can do that. August has been sent out. September has been sent out, and October has been sent out. November will not get sent out until the middle of November, so thanks for asking. But if you have any questions about your maker material box, where it's at, what's in it, when your subscription runs out, anything like that, we can help you with that.
Love the maker materials.
Do you, Blake?
I do.
Guys, look, it fits perfect right there.
That looks great.
We're going to make this a hair bigger, of course. So go ahead and size this up now. Now, do you even know what would happen if we sized all these little words up one by one while we were kerning them? It would be terrible. They would be all different sizes. It would be terrible. Helen says, can you unweld? You cannot unweld, Helen. You can unweld if you have welded like 2 spots ago, I guess. So like you could go undo if I had just welded this 2017 or whatever. But as far as you keeping on going with designing and then thinking like 10 minutes later, oh no, I shouldn't have welded that, you're toast. You cannot unweld. But that is why sometimes we do recommend to save a copy of it before you weld. So like going over here and clicking this and clicking Blakey.
I'm sorry, Rachel.
Okay. And clicking duplicate. So if you duplicate that, then what you could do is this one's attached. You could just hide that, okay? So then that one's hidden, but there, just in case. And now you could take this and weld that together if you wanted to. Now where's that one I hid? There's that one. But that's a little trick too if you wanted to do that. So it's like out of sight, out of mind, but there if you need it. So that's a good little help too. So once you have this, guys, you were almost done. This is welded, this is attached together, this is attached together. So now you guessed it, we're gonna select the entire thing, go to align, and align center horizontally. And it didn't move at all because I'm that perfect. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Just for some reason, it was right on the nose, but I'm not tooting my own horn, I did it. I don't know, it was by accident, I guess. So now you can attach all of this together because the most that we are going to be cutting is 10 inches, so there's no need to separate it or anything. We're going to go ahead and attach that. So once you have it attached, you're good to go. All you have to do is size it. We have all of this complete. And anybody ask any last minute questions because I am
Everyone is bragging on the maker materials.
Really?
Yes.
What'd they say?
Dawn said maybe I should buy the material kits, and then Lita said, I'm super excited for the next maker box. Melanie said she got one yesterday. Sharon said, I received my October box on Monday. It was her first one.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Lita said again, Dawn, yes, the next box is epic. It makes crafting so easy. I love it.
You guys are awesome. Yes, Blake, throw them. I'll give you 2 seconds
that.
with the mouse.
Okay, give me the mouse.
I'll give you 2 seconds with the mouse. And
you guys are wondering why I'm like, oh, sorry, Rachel, because we are sharing a mouse at the moment.
Yeah, it's really weird. When we share the screen, Blake, he can't comment or anything like that. He just got to be at the mercy of me.
Just got to wait for Rachel.
Yeah.
All right, Rachel.
You know what I'll have to do, Blake? Whenever I do it with Tanner, I'm on my laptop while also on there, and I'm like pasting on my laptop. So it's a lot going on, and we have 4 screens, or actually we have 6. So you would think that it'd be enough, but woe is us, it's not. But when you're done with this, you can go ahead and erase that because we have one done.
Kimberly said she loved the material kits.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you guys loved those. They're awesome. If you guys have any questions about it, definitely click that link that Blake put in there. But, okay guys, we know that our frame is 8x10. So what we're going to do first is I'm more concerned about the width and the height right now. So I'm going to go up here to width, and I'm going to go 8 inches. Well, no, I'm going to go 7.5, 7.5, enter. Oh, it's teeny. Hang on, let me get up here to it. Hi, little guy. And our height is 10.535, which is super close to how we want it. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to duplicate this just in case I just really screw this up. I'm going to unlock one of these after I've duplicated it just in case. And now I'm going to go to my height here, and I'm going to go 9.5, enter. Oh, that looks fine. I thought it would distort it too much, but I kind of like seeing the before and after here. So this one is 9.5 by 7.5, and we have an 8x10 frame. So this sounds pretty darn good to me. This one looks great. So we don't need him now because I'm confident about this. I'm going to lock it and give it a little safety snap down, okay? Just a little bit done, okay? So now it's what? 7.386 if my eyes don't deceive me, and 9.333. So looks good to me. So once you have this how you want it, everything's all attached together, you can go ahead and click that make it, guys. Yay, look how pretty this is.
There it is.
So now I'm going to hit continue. And I'm going to go ahead and set our material. We're going to be using vinyl today. We're going to put that on more pressure because our mat is, our fine point blade is not sharp. Miss Tony, how much is a subscription? We have a 3-month, a 1 month, a 3-month, a 6-month, and a year. So there's definitely a tier for all types of budgets, all types of lifestyles. Click that link that Blake popped there and be able to see them all and be able to see everything that you get. It's amazing, guys. It's craft products to your door, which is awesome. Okay, Blakey, it's your mouse now.
It's my mouse.
You can have your mouse. I'm going to turn my keyboard off, and you can switch it to the overhead cam. So I have that here. I'm going to cut off some of this because there's a little tail, and I don't want a tail.
Zoom out just a wee bit.
Zoom out a wee bit?
Yeah.
I can do that. Yay. Perfect. Hello, everyone. Okay. So now I'm going to cut this on one of the grid lines here because I'm an OCD perfectionist. I'm going to go ahead and cut this because somebody cut it weird, but it's okay. Probably me. I'm the only one that's been here. So here's a little scrappy scrap. And now I have our mat. Guys, this is like our last green mat that we have in the studio. Like, what even is our life? We have to get new mats.
Oh, wow.
This is sad.
Kimberly said, when you duplicate, can you hide it when you weld the other one to cut? I duplicated it, thought it was okay, and welded it, and oh boy, but I deleted my duplicate.
Yeah, so that's literally what I just showed you in Design Space. You must not have been paying attention. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
Like, oh, Rachel.
A lot of things happen. No, yeah, you can absolutely hide it. So go ahead and duplicate your attached one and then hide it. So that's a great little hacky hack there. And how far does this need to go down? You know what? I'm just cutting 12 by 12. I'm not making a mistake today. And before you guys say anything, I know you're going to notice it. It is a software issue that has to be fixed by Joe. This camera down here, look at my hands here. I know you guys are seeing that because that is live. But that is a software issue. I don't even think it's the camera. I think it's the Wirecast software we use. I am so sorry about that. It absolutely stinks. It is on a couple of videos that I recorded, unfortunately. But so you're just gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna try and make slower movements here, but it sucks, and I'm sorry. I don't really know what caused it. So we will have 1 or 2 videos come out that are pre-recorded and finished videos that have this crap quality on the overhead cam, and I do apologize profusely for that. So I'm just going to take it slow. Again, so sorry about all this camera issues. This is the paper we want to use. These are all the patterns. They're so cute. I mean, look at all these. You got some camels. You got some doves. This is just like our Christmas vibe, right, Blake?
It really
is. This is it. Love this. So this is what we want to use.
Rachel, how excited are you to decorate the new house for Christmas?
So excited. I told Tanner he needs to buy his trees sooner rather than later, and I think he's literally going to get like a ton. I think we're going to have one down here, and then he's going to have a couple upstairs, which is going to be so exciting.
I think you need to convince him to deck out the set for Christmas.
Oh, I'm sure. I think Courtney, of course, you guys know, is their creative director, so I'm sure she will be definitely directing that. But yeah, I know. Listen, you guys are awesome, Miss Kimberly, Miss Catherine, all of our awesome people. You guys are awesome. Like, this is so frustrating. Like, I can't even barely move my hands, and it's delayed when it's not cutting in and out. But as long as the quality's okay, I'm going to go really slow. I'm going to make sure that no one has any questions about anything. We're just going to take it slow. I missed where you said you got the paper pack from. Miss Kathy, this beautiful paper pack came from Hobby Lobby. Look at this. Tanner came home with this, and he almost died because it was so cute. So go ahead. There's the barcode. It's teeny tiny. Go ahead, take a screenshot of this. Go into Hobby Lobby. Go to hobbylobby.com. Try and grab you this. It's a good one. We're just going to cut this 8 by 10. So I'm trying to think which way I want it to be. I don't really care. So I'm going to cut it 8 by 10. Guys, I sliced my finger off. Not off, because I have them all, thank goodness. I sliced my finger, and it's just now healing from one of these guys the other day. Don't even ask me how I did it, because I don't even know. It was a crazy wild night, I guess. Oh, and it's already at 10. Oh, I already cut it at 10. I'm crazy, Blake. I need help. No, I cut it at 8. No, I didn't. I cut it at 10. Guys, I don't do math. These scare me. That's not right. What have I done?
Rachel, I was really confused.
What have I done? You know what?
Are you doing 8 by 10?
I'm trying. I did this like 85 times the other day. It's because my brain is just like, don't do it.
I feel that.
Everybody saw me. I'm embarrassed.
I'm a little confused, Rachel.
We're going to run out of this paper.
Is your face red?
I don't know. Is it?
I'm
going to do, this one's going to be 10. So this one's at 10.
Wait, how big is the paper?
12 by 12.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So this is 10,
okay,
cut.
10.
So now I'll flip it this way and do 8. No.
You gotta make it like 8 thick.
Huh?
You know the width, it doesn't
like
need to
this?
be 8 because it's 8 by 10, yeah. And it
like
needs
this?
to be 8, right?
Yes. Okay, look. Guys. I hope the camera caught nothing that happened earlier. What's this extra paper? I don't know. Rachel can do math. She didn't go to a private school that taught her how to do math. No. So once you do this perfectly the first time, you have your 8 by 10 piece of paper that looks like it's too big for this. I'm going to cry.
It may just be checking the inside when you put it in there.
Blake, what? You know, I can't deal.
Oh.
I can't deal.
Are you
the
sure
embarrassment is real. I'm just cutting that later. I'm going to cut it later.
Let's just look at our pretty.
Look at our white mat. Just burnishing this, trying to get over the embarrassment of 2 failed attempts. What did I do? Hang on, I got to figure this out.
Tony said that she's interested in being able to get the fonts and designs.
Well, then you need to click the link that Blake should be posting. Blake,
Not right
I'm
now.
joking. I'm just going to have to cut this because I don't know what I'm doing. Guys, the one day I'm like, oh, we don't need the Cricut to cut 8 by 10. Surely to God I could cut 8 by 10. Okay. I'm just gonna keep cutting this just a little bit. I don't even know what's happening to me. I guess I should do this on camera even though I'm pretending it didn't happen. That'll fit. That'll fit. Okay.
Sometimes these things, we're just being real.
We're being real.
Sometimes these things happen.
This thing confuses me, that paper trimmer, not gonna lie. Just burnish your heart out on this. And if you guys are brave enough, you can cut it and get your excess. So I see that my cut line is right here at this mark here. So I'm just gonna cut right there. And then I see the bottom of mine here. So now I'm gonna cut it here. So now here is your beautiful scrap piece right here. So you can go ahead and put that in your scrap bin. I'm gonna try and move slow, guys. I'm not gonna try and go too fast here. I'm gonna come in a little bit. And now I'm gonna get out my weeding tool and my pin tool. And I'm gonna start down here. Just pick a corner, guys. And again, these fonts that we're working with today, these are 2 Makers Gonna Learn fonts. Community is one of them. Good grief, this camera. Community is one font that we're using. And then we're also using our beautiful split monogram font, which is cool. Just gonna go slow and steady. Make sure you get your little dot on your established here. I see that. These little bitty letters are gonna be tricky, so just make sure that it's not messing up on you. So there's our comma. Okay, so I've worked with this part, so what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna snip this, okay? Snip, snip. Here's some of this. We don't wanna get overwhelmed. Now we're gonna start right here, peel that up, just go slow. Slow and steady wins the race, guys. But if you guys want to know how to be able to use over 250 fonts, over 1,400 cut files, not to mention that we have over 400 cut files just for Christmas, which is insanely amazing, then you guys need to become a member of Makers Gonna Learn. There's no better day than today to do that.
Christmas is going to be insane.
Christmas is going to be epic. I'm really excited.
That membership before then.
You have to get your membership before Christmas. Because Christmas is the best time.
Now.
Yes.
We've been doing Christmas for a long time. We've planned a lot for Christmas.
We did. We started doing Christmas in July.
We did.
You know?
We did. We did Christmas in July. We released a whole new collection.
We did. Now I'm going in with my pin tool, guys, and getting these itty bitty parts. And I'm going to be real with you because I know I'm going to get some questions as to why I didn't mirror my image and just put it on like the inside of the frame. That's because ugly bubbles. I don't want ugly bubbles because ugly bubbles happen when you mirror things and put them on glass. So Rach was not about to let that happen. So.
Oh, you're using the tape.
Once you have that down, I got us a good little piece here. It's going to take 2. Don't even fret about it. Lay down some of this good stuff. Then I'm going to take my True Control knife and just cut that off. Very light pressure there. Comes off like a dream. Now you're going to put your second piece down here. I know, guys, I'm so sorry about this camera. I'm sorry. It makes my heart hurt. It really does. But here's the thing, guys. I mean, if you guys feel like it would be better to do it front-facing, then that's fine. But you won't be able to see anything, which sucks. So I'm just going to go really slow. Maybe that'll help. So I'm just going to go super slow. I'm going to watch the camera over there as well. So I'm watching the camera. Burnish, guys. Burnish really slow. Dawn, thank you. This is a beautiful font. It's Community.
I love how as Rachel does it, she talks the same way as her hands move.
I'm going to cut this off because that's annoying. Now, guys, we're going to peel up our image But we're going to do it backwards. So I'm going to flip the mat around. Okay. Then I'm going to peel the mat up from our image, not the image from the mat. So you're going to take your weeded image and hold it down on the table here. And now you're going to peel up your mat. Be careful not to snap it because that's easy to do. Yay! And now you're going to burnish from the back. So just burnish a little bit. I'm going nice and slow. Camera cooperate. Listen, I still don't know what happened with my paper. I'm devastated about it. But this is good to go. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And now I'm going to bring in this, heaven above. Okay, I'm going to flip it over. Bring it in frame. I'm going to use the Cricut tool to help me a little bit here to bend these up. I like these better than like any other ones, Blake. I like this type of frame that with these bendy things.
Oh yeah.
I think these are nicer than some of the other ones. Some people might be like,
they
Rachel,
hurt,
that's cheap.
but they will keep your picture in there.
They do, they will. Now, I don't like to mess all this up, so I use my Cricut tool to bring that out. Then I take this piece of paper out because we don't need that. Now I'm supposed to put this on here, but woe is me. Like, I don't even know what happened. I really, really don't. So I'm going to lay this down. It's really close. Well, no, it's not. It's not close. I'm going to lay this down. Don't tell Tanner I'm doing this. He'll be mad. I'm going to give real light pressure. Real light pressure. Line it up on one side that's lined up if you have any. I barely do. And then just cut that off. Tanner, don't kill me. I hope he doesn't watch this. Like, I just gave really light pressure.
He's living it up in California.
Look, that wasn't even enough pressure. So I'm going to give a little more pressure. Okay, there we go. He is living it up in California. He messaged the team today and just said, hey, hope everybody's doing good. I was like, hi, Tan.
Wasn't that sweet? I think the time zones are off too, because when he messages us, I think he like messages the day before.
What?
If that makes sense. I don't know time zones. So.
Okay. Now I'm going to lay this in here and hope that it looks okay. Flip
Kathy
it over.
said the table.
Oh, thank goodness. Look, it looks great. Okay. What happened, Blake?
Kathy said the table.
I know. Look, nothing happened to the table. Don't you dare tell Tanner on me. So now I'm just going to grab my Cricut tool and bend all these back because I know it looks good. Don't know what happened with that paper. We're moving on. Bending all these back. We're almost done, guys. I can't believe it. But again, guys, if you haven't already gotten your membership to Makers Gonna Learn, you can only get fonts if you are a yearly member. Guys, the Facebook group is insane. The 3 free e-courses you get are insane. If you're a Cricut newbie and you're wanting to learn how to master your Cricut machine, how to master Design Space, how to master building a business through die cutting, then this is the membership to do it. So this looks beautiful.
Some of the friends earlier said that's why they joined the membership was for the fonts. And then they learned so much.
Listen, I love the fonts are my favorite. If you guys have heard me babble about my fonts, you know I love the fonts. So, got my paper towel, got my rubbing alcohol in my pump bottle. I'm going to give it a couple pumps. I'm going to wipe this guy down. A clean frame is a happy frame. Ooh, I forgot to go slow. I'm going to go slow. Slow with the camera. You can only get fonts if you're a yearly member, not the other tiers. CH, that is correct. So because of that, here's what happens. You guys say yes to us for 365 days, and you guys also pay that amount of money in one lump sum for that year. Because of that, because you guys say yes to us for a year and you commit to us, we commit to you guys by offering only our yearly members access to the fonts, access to 3 free e-courses, how to build a business, how to master Design Space, and how to master your Cricut itself. We also give only our yearly members, along with those perks, a free commercial use license. That is very rare for a die cutting membership to give out a commercial use license. Usually they're personal use, meaning you can take what you make and use it for yourself or your family, but it's very rare to have a commercial use license, which means that you sell what you make using our cut files and fonts. So you could sell stuff like this on Etsy for people, which is awesome. And that all three of those, so the e-courses, the fonts, and the commercial license, are the 3 perks that you get for being a yearly member. So that is only for our yearly members, yes. But don't even be discouraged, because not only do you get those perks, and not only are you saying yes to a year, but you're also paying $48 less over the course of a year being a member with us than monthly members do over the course of the year, which is amazing. So you're saving the most money and getting the most resources. So it's amazing, guys. Please click that link that Blake has dropped. Click the link in the description below, and that's really, really cool. CH said, that's a bummer. The budget isn't there for us right now, maybe later. CH, we absolutely 100% understand. The membership is most definitely something to have to save up for. It's a commitment. We totally understand. In the long run, you are saving $48, of course, so definitely don't forget about the savings there, because you are spending less money. But we know that it's a commitment, and we totally understand that, you know, some people, it's just not in the budget right now. But I promise you guys, we're worth the wait. We're worth the wait to get that in your budget, because it is an amazing product, because it is a digital product, but it's amazing. It's really, you're not just buying a membership, guys. You're buying a community. You're buying a family. That's really what we are, is we're a family.
You're buying a family.
You're buying a family. That's totally legal. No, I'm joking. And yes, you actually could use a shadow box, Melanie, if you wanted to fill the shadow box with something. That would be really cool. I have a video coming out for Christmas on how to make a shadow box that we fill with snow, which is really pretty.
That's a really cool.
And Vanessa says, I love the fonts. These alone are worth the price of the membership. Listen, you guys are so sweet. We love our fonts. We drop 20 fonts a month and so many cut files a month, which is really, really cool. What is the yearly fee? Miss Kathy, the yearly fee for the entire year lump sum is $191.88. That is 365 days of crafting. That's 12 months of font releases, 12 months of cut file releases, and so much more. We have printable guides coming out all the time. You have the Facebook group. You have the free commercial license. If you built your business with your die cutting machine and you got that knowledge from that free e-course, you could pay for the membership tenfold in 1 month if you sold the projects that you made with that yearly membership. Yvonne, do members continue to get the annual discount upon renewal of the membership? So you might be wondering if it's grandfathered, Yvonne. It is not grandfathered. If you, this particular is not grandfathered. If you got maybe you got in on a sale that was like $30 off or $20 off or something like that, that was for the first year. Blake, did I miss any questions?
We had some awesome comments. Kimberly said, all of it is insane. The fonts, the cut files, the material box subscription, the Maker's Gonna Learn team, and the wonderful Facebook group. You guys have helped me through a lot.
You guys are so sweet, literally. You guys are the best.
And Catherine said, love my membership. I have learned so much that she's now teaching at Michael's.
Oh, guys, that's amazing.
That's so
cool. Okay, so we're removing our backing. So here's what we're doing. I'm removing the backing, but you're going to want to keep tight on it, because these little bitty words, guys, don't want to stick to this. See, there's one coming up. They don't want to stick to this masking paper transfer tape, which honestly is a good thing, because it's going to come up super, super quick. So
Debbie has a great question.
Okay.
She said, morning from Australia, Rachel and Blake. I need help, please. I'm making a pillar candle for a wedding. Will the Cricut full vinyl stick to the wax?
I'm going to have to say no on that. I don't know what type of candle it is. That's a little tricky for me. What you could do, this is a great workaround, is get some thin plastic or some vellum, like some thin vellum. I'm assuming it's like white candles, but if it's not, if you got a clear film, it wouldn't matter. Cut out some like strips of clear film, add the vinyl on that, and then wrap that clear film around the candle. That would kind of give you a little workaround there. But Katarina says, Katrina? I can't read. I'm too far away. I could see your name if I was closer. Katrina? How do I access the 3 free e-courses? It's on your membership, so go to the website, and then if you're logged in, there's a course a course bar. So it's like summits, courses, cut files, fonts, community, all that, you know, up there on the bar. Click e-courses, and if you are a yearly member, you would be able to see it. So that's awesome. So we're going to bring our awesome little frame in, guys, because it is time to lay this down. I'm nervous. Are you nervous? I'm nervous. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the sides here, really close to my little 2017 here. And these scissors, okay, cut one side off, flipping it to the other side. I'm trying to go slow. Sorry about the camera, guys. Really, I'm truly sorry about it. I'm cutting it off backwards because that's hard. Okay, I'm going to cut it off. Cutting off this little side here. Okay, I cut it off. It should fit now. So now, guys, is the time where you have got to really pay attention. So you can taco this if you want to. You can taco it up like this and lay it from the middle. But sometimes for this, I'm going to get up out of my chair because it's go time. It's go time. And I'm going to get up and over it. So if you see my face in here, I'm sorry, but this is what it takes. So you have to make sure that you have enough room at the top and the bottom. So because of that, I'm going to cut off the bottom too. And we're going to line this up on this glass. And I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm going to be real with you. Because we clean this with rubbing alcohol, this is going to stick, and it's going to stick well. There is no redo with this. I hate to tell you guys. If you lay this down wrong the first time, your only option is to peel it up like with a weeder tool, like individually peel up all the letters and do it again. There's no coming back. So just be mindful of that. Be very careful. See, guys, look. Okay.
We got some really awesome questions.
Okay, I'm ready.
Tammy would like to know, where did you get the masking tape?
So the masking paper transfer tape, we got ours from Auntie Tay, but I gotta be honest with you guys, it's cheaper on Amazon. Look up masking paper transfer tape. It's $14 and it's 6 inches long by 100 feet. So you're gonna be going through this for a good long time. And this is perfect for projects like this because it just goes down so well. So
Tony would like to know, how much is the yearly subscription?
So, once again, guys, the yearly subscription all in one go is $191.88. That's for 365 days of crafting. That's for 12 months of font and cut file releases. That's a year of being in that awesome Facebook group. That is a year of awesome just help from our awesome customer service team. So it's definitely worth it. And of course, you get those 3 free e-courses and the commercial license for that yearly membership. So I'm gonna go with my gut here. And once you have this lined up, we're gonna drop it. Oh gosh. And once you drop it, we're gonna start in the middle, guys. We're gonna work our way out from the middle. Okay, so we're starting in the middle, working our way out. And you're not gonna have to burnish long. What, Blake?
Alea has a good question. I hope I'm saying your name right.
Sure.
I'm buying the Cricut Maker and was wondering if you had a video using the engraving tool.
So we have some coming out, and this was who? Miss Alea. Oh, I see her. Also, this past fall summit, Tanner had a class teaching all about ornaments that was using 3 of the brand new blades, the engraving blade, the deboss blade, and the wavy blade, which is really cool. So if you want to see those, you can email us at hi@makersgonnalearn.com, and we can look into letting you buy that past summit. And then if you want to wait, though, we have a couple of smaller, not as in-depth videos coming out on the YouTube channel as well on how to create some things with those. Could you use wide painter's tape? Tammy, sure. You can do a lot of little strips of wide painter's tape if you want to. Get creative. You can just use the Cricut brand transfer tape, but we love this stuff because it's, again, $14 for 100 feet. So yeah, you get your money's worth. So really, you don't have to burnish this a lot, guys. Once you have it burnished a little bit, you can just start peeling this up, and then it's gonna stick down like a dream. Nope, when I say that, because we cleaned it with alcohol, and that alcohol does its job. So be careful down here at these little letters. Just definitely take your time. Make sure you see them all there, and boom,
Rachel,
guys.
that looks so good.
This is really cute.
Imagine, you could change that paper out with whatever you wanted.
You could change the paper out. Now, my sister, she loves all these kind of earthy greens and things like that. So she loves both of these. I'm going to get the big one out and show you the big one too down here. So there's that one. And then here's the big one. I'm going to go out a little bit. Whoa, that's a little too much. And here's both of them. So you can make a big one. You can make a smaller one. I actually really like that this one has a border around the frame. I think that's really pretty.
I like the texture too of the wood.
I do on the paper. That's really cute because you really don't get that much freedom when you're making something big like this, because we didn't have any large pattern paper like we did for this one. We had to use, honestly, I'll be honest, we had to use photo paper that you use to take finished photos with this. So like a giant roll of photo paper over there, that's what we used for this. But same color, same concept, different sizes, and you can use this. Of course, any last name, any set of name, anything like that. You can switch out the fonts if you want it to be a little more whimsical and a little less, I guess, put together with the font here. And let me see, where'd you get the frame? Shelby, this frame is from Hobby Lobby. It was $9.99, but they were having a 50% off sale, which is amazing. So definitely catch a sale or use your 40% off coupon for that. Can this transfer tape be used more than once? So, Catherine, that is a great question. That's one of the reasons why we love using this, because it's cheaper, is because it's not really great to reuse. So it's because it's just masking tape, but it's a little bit wider. If you find somehow to reuse it, that's totally good. You can do that. But we haven't really found that it's useful more than once because it's not nearly as sticky as Cricut brand transfer tape as well. So guys, we finished it. I think it looks really cute. Like, what about you?
I think it looks great. Your sister's going to love it.
I think she's going to love it too. I think that it's going to be a great Christmas gift for her. I think that she's going to love it. I got to be honest, guys. I have worked for Tanner for 16, 17, going on 4 years. Yes, I had to count on my fingers. Don't judge. And I have never made Christmas gifts for my family using the Cricut. Like, what is wrong with me? I don't even know. And I think that it doesn't have to be something that you do when money's tight or something like that. It has nothing to do with that. This year, I just really wanted to kind of make it a little more personal. And I was thinking about it, and I talked to Tanner a little bit about it and how I wanted to use the fonts and stuff. And he said, yeah, you can make that for your family, but do it for work. Use it, make it for work, and then we can do it for live streams and show them and everything. So I've been super blessed to not only be able to make these for my family, but make them on the clock, literally. I'm making Christmas gifts and getting paid for it.
It looks so good, too. And we educated them.
And we educated you guys, because I could have slapped this together and used it and whatever, but Tanner was like, give them the value, because I do want to be honest with this, too. You guys know the really cute little elephants that have the big ears, and when babies are born, they love, people love to make them birth stat elephant ear, like
personalized items.
Yeah, personalized items. I made one of those for my goddaughter Addie Sue, and it was a pink little elephant. She had big ears, and I put her birth weight and the time that she was born and her name over here, and I did it all with fonts, and I worked it all in Design Space, and I did save it as a project, so it is saved, but I took it over there and I did it after hours, and Tanner said, you should have done that on a live stream. They would have loved that. So I bought 2 elephants for a boy and 2 elephants for a girl. They're behind us in all of their blank organization over there. And I'm going to do it for you guys because those are the projects I love to do. I don't like to just slap vinyl on something and call it a day. I want to work in Design Space. I want to make it personal. I want to make it good. So that's what I did, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will definitely make the video of the little elephant ears because that is really cute too. It was time consuming, much like this one was, but 100% worth it. And working around with all those fonts and the little, all the little bitty elements, it really takes a toll on you. And being able to have to iron on the ears on the elephant, it was all tricky, and I really should have waited and done it for you guys because you guys need that, need that teaching and need that instruction too, which was awesome. But
Sherry had a good question.
Sure.
Is there a video about how to share a project in Design Space? I haven't had any luck with that. Does the recipient have to have Design Space installed to view the link?
I'm sure, yes. I'm very sure that you would have to have Design Space in order to open like a project in Design Space, if that makes sense. I'm definitely sure of that. CH, Bye. Take care. Have a great day. Thanks for asking some awesome questions. Miss Judy, thank you. I appreciate that. I love this. This is my sister's Christmas gift. And I guess she's going to have 2. No, I'm joking. We always like to keep one for Makers Gonna Learn. So we'll keep the smaller one because it's easier to store in all of our storage areas in the storage area and all that. And I'll give this to my sister. I'm sure she will love it. And then that's a good tip too, is not to do the vinyl inside the frame, because a lot of people think that looks more professional and this and that. You can see bubbles galore when you do that, and there's really no way to get them out. And when it's on the outside like this, it's so much harder to see any of those bubbles. So definitely have fun doing that. But guys, we have been live for like an hour and some change. And that is fine, but Blake just hopped off a plane. I have got videos to edit that I have been shooting for the past couple days. I hope that you all enjoyed this project. What font app do you need on your tablet to use fonts? It's called AnyFont. ANYFONT, AnyFont. It is a great app. I think it's $1.99.
It's worth it. I bought it.
Oh, it's so worth it if you use fonts on your iPad. It's so worth it. So we definitely did. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let us know if you have any questions. Again, guys, if you haven't already became a member of Makers Gonna Learn, you are missing out. Only yearly members get access to all these amazing fonts, as well as the e-courses and the free commercial license, which means you could sell this, okay? You can go on Etsy and say, personalized split monogram home decor.
If you customize their stuff.
Yeah, and you could charge bank for making personalized. If you put the word personalized or customized on anything on Etsy, raise that sucker $15. I mean, it takes a lot of time from you. It takes a lot of energy, and people love stuff like this. So definitely get your membership if you haven't already. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. After work today, I'm going to go help my mamaw set up for the yard sale that I'm having tomorrow and Thursday, which is why we'll be here a little bit later. I don't know if me and Blake can go live tomorrow because Blakey has somewhere to be. So
Friday, I think that was Friday, right?
On Friday?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then me and Blake will be live tomorrow.
We will be
with you guys. It might be around like 4. It depends on the yard sale. I'm sorry, but I am taking the day off tomorrow and Thursday, so it will be at the mercy of me. I can't blame Blake or Joe this time. It is all on me. So whenever we wind that yard sale down, I'll give Blake a little text, and we'll come over here and make a really fun craft for you guys. But I really appreciate you guys being so lenient with everything, and I'm gonna really try and get that camera fixed for you all tomorrow, because you do not deserve that. But anyways, guys, have a great day. The weather, the sun popped out, Blake.
Oh wow!
The sun popped out. It's 60 degrees here. It's cold.
It is cold.
It is cold, but it turned into a beautiful fall day, and we're gonna go let Blake enjoy that and say hello to his family, because he just got back from a trip. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. It was so good to see you. Bye guys. Have a good day.